Ladies and gents, welcome back to the Beard of Beer Review channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another review. We're going to dive back into another Oskar Blues beer. Big thanks to my buddy David from the BCBD group. He was in Asheville yesterday, which was January 3rd, and posted in the group, asked if we want anything, and this was one I hadn't had from them. It's a collab with Cigar City and Oskar Blues. Out of town local brown, 5% ABV. As far as I know, it's just a brown ale. I know nothing about it, didn't look anything up. It is January 4th, probably around about the same time that he commented that we could pick it. He could pick it up for me. He brought it over to my work today, and I thought, hey, let's just do it. Let's do it fresh. I've heard this beer. I posted that I had it, or a thank you in the BCBD group. Somebody chimed in and said it was meh. But it is a brown ale, so I'm not like expecting it to be super dynamic. Just looking for some, some nuttiness, some bready notes, some malt character. Hopefully a little bit of backbone to it. But at 5%, it's kind of sessionable, so we will see. We're going to go into the proper glassware and the proper hatware. Into the Dale's Pale Ale pint, because I think brown ales are pretty appropriate to pour into pint glasses. A lot of hiss on that thing. I love these growlers. I do not like the other ones, but I love these. Into the glass we go. Pouring out like a brown ale. Super light cola color. See if we can get a head on it. Stop right there. Yeah, looks good in the glass. You got a little bit of light coming through. You can see some light through it. I couldn't read anything through it, but the light is penetrating through it pretty easily. Really dark, amber, rich, brown color kind of going on. Had a little bit of an off-white head to it. Nothing to take any note of. Doesn't look spectacular in the glass, but it's a brown ale, so there you go. That's what you get. Let's get a nose on it. Yeah, so some nuttiness. Some bread crust going on, a little malt character to it. Nothing overly sweet, but it does have a little sweetness to it. Smells like a brown ale. No real bitterness to it. Just kind of like a sweet caramel malt. Not overly sweet, just there. That bread crust and some mild nuttiness to it. Let's get a taste. All right. Yeah. Mouthfeel on the medium minus side. It's not watery. There's a little bit of earthiness on the back end lingering around. There is up front that sweet malt, that malt note. That bread crust comes through. The nuttiness is there. It's actually pretty sweet breadiness about it too. That caramel and breadiness kind of melds well together. It's fine. I would think, Josh, I think it's above meh. I think it's just a good brown ale. I don't think it's over the top. I don't know if I reviewed, is it Firestone Walker that has Bravo? Now that is a crazy good brown ale. But this is just good. It drinks an easy drinker at 5%. You could absolutely crush it. I don't think Oskar Blues, I think this is like, there's no canned brown ale, right? Cigar City makes Maduro. I think Maduro is a bit richer than this in flavors. They're more pronounced. But yeah, if you were looking for something with a little bit more body, some sweetness to it, like a good brown, I don't see why not, man. I think it's pretty good. I'm not disappointed in it at all. Yeah. So here's my recommendation for this. If you're up in Brevard and you need to take a break from the barrel-aged 1050 that you should be drinking, or the 1050, or the Deviant Dales that's fixing to come out, to take a step back, drink something a little bit lighter, but very smooth, that's not watery, that has some good flavor to it. That is your out-of-town local brown Collab. Those are my thoughts. If you've had it, comment below. There's only like 29, 31 check-ins on Untapped total, so I guess it's pretty new. I don't know. Maybe that many people don't use Untapped. But like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much. Until next time, y'all. Cheers.